What to do when you're too busy. A major reason that we often stop doing something is because we feel we're too busy. We don't have the time for it. And I get that. Again, I get it. As always, combination of my own experiences. I have a pretty busy life. I have a business. I have a wife that works ridiculous hours. I have 4 kids who go to different schools 20 odd miles apart, 51-mile round trip school run, all their extracurricular activities, 19 extracurricular activities per week between them at the moment, of which I'm responsible for getting to a fair proportion. And business to run. I get it. I get that we're busy. I also get it from countless conversations with you guys over the years and from friends and just generally. I know we're busy. I know as a society we have more expectations placed on us, more things to do than probably at any point in history. I know we're constantly in demand through regular contact through phones, etc. We don't get that switch off time that perhaps we did at points in the past. So I get it. But again, I get that when we're busy, what we often do is go black or white, all or nothing. We've got our view in our head of what it should look like, whether it be exercise or better food choices and the amount of time and energy and effort that goes into it. And when we can't do that, we go to the opposite end of the spectrum. But I generally don't believe that we can ever be too busy to do things that don't actually take any time. Can we ever be too busy to make food choices that take the same amount of time? No. Sure, the food choices that take the same amount of time might be awful and not brilliant, perhaps won't get us in the Olympics, but we don't have to go for awful just because we're busy when all right will take the same amount of time or potentially less. Often we can make food or drink choices that actually take less time than what we're doing otherwise and will take us in the direction we want to go in. At a simplest level, there is no version of reality where a smaller portion size takes any more time. There is no version of reality where a greater portion size is explained by being busy when we actually stop and question our thoughts. And from an exercise perspective, I get that sometimes being too busy might mean we don't make our optimum number of sessions down at the club, but I genuinely doubt out of the 10,080 minutes in a week, it doesn't mean we can't do a few 5-minute workouts, some bodyweight stuff, an online session, a stretch, a run, a walk, a meditation. There's always something we can do. And again, it changes that conversation in our head from being I've stopped and I've got to start again to that slow down and speed up as circumstance dictates. It's not can I exercise this week? It's what exercise can I do, when and where, and we set plans in place to do that. And a massive benefit as well is remembering the benefit of better food choices and exercise on our ability to handle being busy. There's an old saying for meditation to sit in meditation for 20 minutes a day. Unless you're too busy, then sit for an hour. Things like meditation, which I know not everyone will buy into, but definitely exercise and better food choices will mean that when we're busy, when we've got a lot on our plates, we can handle it more effectively. We can turn up in the world as a better version of ourselves and handle those challenges in a way that will benefit us and those around us more. And again, there's no version of being busy where it makes sense to do stuff that makes that even harder. So again, I get it, we're busy, but we can still make some better food choices. We can still do some exercise to some degree, and we can still change it from that stopped and got to start again to that slow down and speed up as circumstance dictates.